back to Super Mario RPG. I don't remember what we were doing because Grant's not here and Saba wasn't here for the end of last stream.
Yeah, I had to leave. That's true.
Hopefully I'll randomly stumble into where we're supposed to go. Okay, never mind. I think I did.
2 seconds later. Nice.
Not so fast, sir.
He just dolphined out there. That's funny.
You spineless dogs have no code of honor.
As a dolphin, does he have...
He's a shark, Saba.
Okay, I'm like, that makes more sense.
Actually...
No,
actually, I think you're right. I think he is a dolphin because the tail is at the wrong angle for him to be a shark, right?
Like the other 2 guys seem like sharks because maybe they're gray, but dolphins.
No, but
can
once
also
again,
be
Saba,
that.
the tail. Sharks have vertical tails, not horizontal.
Oh, well, there you go. He's a dolphin with spiky teeth, and his eyes are in his mouth. Is he pretending to be a dolphin?
I think he's wearing a dolphin skin.
That's concerning.
Oh my god.
You're now in combat.
Oh my god. Okay.
Look at this beautiful sunset cave.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot what move I was doing. God damn it.
God.
Will Saba be able to finish setting up her stream within the half hour?
I will. I'm just kind of now tired.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Wow, that was an explosion.
Thank you, Saba. I wasn't aware.
I'm here for narrative effect. Narrativo effecto.
Fuck. Okay. Miss, just a straight up miss. You gotta love it. $85, pretty good.
I find it really funny, the Mario games that end with like Bowser on your team. Because he's like supposedly the big bad guy, and then they're just like, no, he's kind of pathetic, but he's also, I guess, not entirely evil enough for him not to be on your team.
I mean, true. Oh, party recovers 80 HP. Let's do that. Where's the funny water bottle? I don't remember. I think he's. I don't remember him saying that he wasn't going to be on stream.
This season of winter.
Saba's 12 minutes late.
Back to Coral Island. Luckily, no one can hear Zach.
Lovely.
No, they can hear Zach.
Good poison gas. You, why not?
I'm gonna go put him out.
Oh, big fart cloud.
Did that cloud just fart?
Oh, he does not get poisoned, I guess. I'm sorry. What?
What? I'm gonna move Zach's TV closer to him. Oh. I'm gonna... That meme still lives on in my head. There's only a couple of things that live on in my head, and a good quarter of it is taken by Zach currently. And the Zachisms that Zach does.
I am funny. That's true. Fuck. Good.
Zachisms.
I'm sorry, what? Man, if only I had a character that could tell me how much HP this guy had left.
But then also be like hit once and
well, there's Geno's.
and just
Geno dead.
just die.
Geno dead.
No,
the underleveled
no.
Peach. It's all enemies hard. I mean, sure. We're at 97%. Group hug.
Zach is funny sometimes. I think he does it on accident. John Smith. That's amazing. Though I definitely feel like I'm more accidentally funny than when I realize. Like sometimes I just say things and apparently they're funny, but I'm like, what? Are we sure? Oh, dang, that's a miss. John Smith, before you leave, because you left before. What is it? So they say you're saying he tries too hard. Yeah, but he tries too hard at everything. John Smith, is it at 720p? I am not, no, see, no. We're mistaken here. There are sometimes, like, I obviously try, because I like people laughing. I try to be funny, but then there's apparently times that I just say stuff that I'm kind of not even trying to, like I'm trying to just make a point, or I'm like questioning something, and apparently that was funny. Literally all I go back to, Zach, in that case, is like the more insecure, that one time. See, I can blame Zach. He's not participating in this conversation. It's only 1080 in source? What? Oh, me and OBS about to have a fight. I should have done something where it should be 720 for you. Oh, God. So insufferable. Settings. I mean, it should be 720. Because I have it where I do 1080 for myself and then 720. Because that's general video. Well. And then Mikey's like, Zach's funny. Zach does his best. I don't know. I guess I'm genuinely lost, John Smith. I went on the Google and I did the searches, and that's what they told me to do. And they're liars, I guess. Where's my phone? I'm gonna try this too. Go to this. I tried so hard. It probably is a skill issue. I swear, I'm not well versed with the technology. But Google lied to me. How dare Google lie to me? Well, now I don't know what the changes I did actually, did. I wonder if I'll have to do a test thing a little bit later then. No, the VTubing part wasn't that complicated. I can't, the thing is, John Smith, I want to have 720 for stream, but I want to have 1080 for my recording. That's the thing. So I thought I had done something where I could do that, but apparently that didn't work. So I gotta go to plan F, I guess. Half deer, half beaver that walks on 2 feet, eats cheese, and loves to play chess. Yeah, that's real. For viroid mouth shapes, they look so subpar compared to the average VChat mouth. Yeah, there's some stuff with like the mouth of this where it's like 0 lips, and I think that looks weird. Of course, they do that like in anime for the most part, but I don't know. I feel like the viroids look a little unusual. But yeah. Well, I have some like fun stuff happening in the new year when it comes to my model. It'll be kind of like a Christmas gift to myself. But that'll only be seen in January. Volleyball.
Beat up by 10.
Sure, dude. Though I will say, John Smith, using Vroid for like anyone who's new, I think at least is a really nice like entry level thing. Though if you actually want to change meshes and stuff, that is kind of difficult. Like they don't really have many good like wavy / curly hair options. Because that's harder than just straight hair. Oh, I forgot. I got to go under the sea. Oh, I need to make sure this is a little bit lower. Oh, do I get one today? Oh. Thank you, goddess. I am yapping into the void. I have my own stuff I'm doing, kind of. If anything, I'm talking more than Zach does. Yeah, John Smith, because Zach isn't talking. Zach is choosing not to say anything. And I talk to myself constantly. That's not new. But it's very funny. Our default... I think Zach's just defaulting to playing video games right now. Wow. 10K. Still your backpack, that's funny. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Guess I will just catch some bugs. We need the funny water bottle. Well, the funny water bottle is, I think, out.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh my god, it's not a funny water bottle, it's Bellsprout! Whoa!
It's a rare day when my schedule allows me to join the stream.
Oh, hello.
Yo!
I have to leave in like an hour and 2 hours and a half, I think. Something.
I mean, that's basically the whole stream. I think you're fine.
Cool.
Wait, 2.5 hours would be the whole stream.
Well, I woke up like 20 minutes ago and I immediately did laundry and prepared some food for myself before I have to go to work. My work is doing this really funny thing where, so I work as a front desk person at a salon, right?
Yeah.
And they're having me stay 1 to 2 hours later after every single stylist leaves, just to sit there at the desk and make sure no one steals any hair products.
Nice, and if they try to, you run and tackle them.
Well, if genuinely if someone does steal things, my job is just go on the raid and be like, security, we have theft in salon, and then literally do nothing else about it because you're not supposed to confront thieves because they're dangerous.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's even better, yeah.
Yeah. But you wanna know what the fucked up thing is that the other day, my manager's manager passed down the message, which is really cool, by the way, when your managers want to oversee things, not trust your manager to do it. But anyway, my manager's manager passed a message, told my manager to yell at me and be like, hey, you can't be on your phone when there's literally nothing happening. So...
Oh yeah, the stupid rule where it's like, there's no one in store. I'm literally just standing here devoid of my soul, just staring outside, because that's how we want to live, right?
Yeah. I guess overall my experience has just been, I'm surprised that I guess in my head I expected the kind of like impractical, like uncaring for those below you, kind of like soulless corporate disease to take over when you're like higher up in the ranks, like at a corporate office. I didn't expect to take over as soon as you're a slightly higher manager in a mall.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're like a regular cashier in a place that's not that popular, it kind of gets to you too. There.
Does it?
Like if you literally have nothing to do, but like corporate's still like, you have to, you know, like you said, not be on your phone.
Oh no, I'm talking about the soul-crushing disease that is believing the corporation is important and holy, needs to be worshipped.
Oh, that if you're believing the corporation's important, yeah, that's more higher up in the list.
I guess that usually also implies that you believe that your lower employees are inherently worthless and should devote everything to the corporation at the expense of their happiness, because that doesn't bring profit.
I think it could also be that you want to keep your paycheck, so you want to keep the business going by all means necessary.
Well, the thing is, right, is that me not being on my phone, there's fucking nothing happening, like, that doesn't bring in more customers, especially after all of our stylists have left already.
It's just like one of those things where it's like
imagine
science has proved like 4-day work weeks may be better, but corporate's like, no, working every day with every breath your body could ever take, that's how you work more efficiently. And it's like, no. Since when?
Like, I'm just trying to think, like, imagine like a like Domino's pizza, right? And like You go there and it's 9 o'clock and you're like, oh, they're open. I guess I'll get a pizza. You go in there and like, hey, can I help you? It's like, hi, I like pizza. Like, oh, all the chefs have gone home already.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
why are
like-
you here then?
It's like, why are you here? It's like, oh, they all left at 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to be here till 9 just to make sure that
Just to make sure you don't steal any pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, are there pizzas there? And then you turn around and you're like, no.
No.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just surprised the corporate greed went this far down the ranks, and I assumed it would start higher up. Corporate greed and uncaringness for the lower employees, I guess. I heard a story from my manager about the general manager location, about one of our like middle managers leaving recently. So like, basically, the beauty department. One of the managers was very proud because she managed to sell like $1,000 all by herself in one day worth of product in like beauty products, which is kind of hard because beauty doesn't sell in that large price all at once. And you know, that seems pretty productive. That seems the kind of thing that management should care about, right? So she sent an email, like not even expecting a reward, just being like appreciative thank you to the GM, being like, hey, today I sold $1,000 in product all by myself. And the GM's response was, oh, but you can do better. We need to meet Makoto. So
Yeah.
so that manager quit, and the GM is looking for a replacement now. Because the GM is apparently, I didn't fully realize, but I guess the GM is a fucking uncaring, insensitive asshole who only cares about the bottom line for the company, which is really saddening to hear.
It's like it's 80% of like corporate upper management people.
But like, you're the GM for a mall location of a store, right? Like, why do you care so much? Like, to the point of detriment of how much you care about other people, you know? It's just saddening.
Especially if it's like the business is making like a profit, you know? Because it's like obviously if the business is not making a profit, then it's like, okay, well, you're gonna literally close down if you don't get yourself together. But if it's not doing that, then it's like, why are you bothering us?
I don't know, man. It's just saddening. I'm sad that the corporate like disease of caring about this in this way spreads this far down, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that depressing analog aside, my skin's getting better because I stopped taking the injections and stopped using colloidal oatmeal, which I think I'm both allergic to.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Also, Zach, how's Mario RPG? I saw the cool team attack cutscene you did.
It's fun. It's very old school, obviously, for multiple reasons, but it's been fun. Just kind of vibe.
Speaking of turn-based RPGs, what do you think of Look Outside now that you played it some more?
So I got what's the name of the ending where the 4 guys turn into God and kill everybody?
Chaos Quartet, I think.
Seems exciting.
Whatever.
There's a couple endings.
No, there's a ton of endings. Like, I looked it up afterwards because I was like, that was a great game, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it right now again. But like, there's the ending with the crossword puzzle, and I was like, oh, hello. Oh, that's really funny. They had a special thing for if you missed the canon. That's pretty good. But yeah, extremely good game. A lot of the special edge cases are very niche, which I don't know, I appreciate, but also like, how the fuck was I supposed to figure out how to get the moth guy to like actually be my party member? You know, like that doesn't necessarily feel like something that you would naturally just kind of discover on your own. It feels like that's something that you had to wiki dive for, but I don't know.
I think the moth guy becoming party member is, I would say it's like a fairly plausible case of just like that coincidentally happening to people, but I can definitely see a lot of people missing it. Because
it's like you need to kill him first off, but then before you kill him, you need to make him believe that you believe that he's actually innocent. And then you take his corpse back to your house and feed it food for 4 days. And then he comes back to life. It's
Okay,
like
first things first, you have to have him in your party when you kill the Spore Mom.
very
right?
true. Well, I mean, don't you? Oh, that's true because he's stuck in
You
the.
can send him back to the start if you don't want him in your party.
That's true. That's true.
Which is another stipulation to jump through to aid your case. But in the game's defense, it is the funniest possible dialogue options to insist that you think he's real.
I can't remember exactly what they were, but I do remember something along the lines of it being like, "Oh no, they infected your mind,"
No.
and then his response is, "No, I'm just devoted to my queen."
Yeah, I'm evil. I want to kill you, and I'm going to kill you.
Oh, they're making you say such horrible things.
Don't worry, I'll save you. It's like, wow, you're fucking sad. Like, I don't think it's like an obscure dialogue. I think it is just the funniest possible dialogue choices that you can pick there. That said, you don't really need to feed him until he grows sentient and starts talking, at which point he will basically tell you what to do.
Is that true?
To get him.
I thought you, because I didn't do it, but I thought you had to feed him when he was just kind of like a husk.
No, when he's a husk, he just kind of grows on his own, and if you inspect him, you get dialogue saying like, "Don't worry, I'll save you," and then nothing happens. And then like I think a day or two later, he like gets enough sense to be ahead, and he's like, "What happened?" And then you can be like, "Oh my goodness, you're alive! Thank goodness!" And he's like, "You stupid piece of shit! When you realize what I am, you'll oh, thank you!" And then he, continues
he just leaves it alone.
Well, the thing is, then he's like, "Please, if you need to help, if you want to help me, please give me food so I can regain strength." And then he'll basically tell you. But then one of the options you pick response like, "How would you like some fungicide?" And he's like, "What? And he's like, "To get rid of the parasite." And he's like, "No, we moths are very sensitive." And then it'll show in like quotation or in parentheses like, "Does he know? Is he fucking with me?"
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. The game is very cute. I like it a lot. I think there's a lot of fun things in it.
Very charming, yeah. I'm trying to remember because there was a couple other things where like after I beat the game. Oh, there were like towards the end there were a couple of boss fights that I was a little miffed at where it's like like for example, when you're going up against the Chaos Quartet or whatever, right? As they're fusing and turning into the boss, you're allowed to take your regular turns. So I'm fucking pumping damage into them like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no.
The game doesn't tell you that they're invincible. In fact, they're taking damage. So it's like, come on, guys, like.
I was gonna say.
So
like,
obviously I go into the second phase of that boss fight with no energy. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna load save. Fuck you.
Yeah. Once you get past that, you use that time to buff up on your next playthroughs, but yeah.
No, I know. I mean, if I ever go back and do another playthrough, I'll probably end up doing the hamster playthrough, I think.
Oh, did you unlock Dan at any point?
Dan. Which one's Dan?
He's the streamer guy.
No, I don't think so.
There is some frustration I haven't seen, but I think is understandable. Some of the companions, a lot of them, are literally just door RNG, where they're random door encounters you get.
Correct, yeah. Like the two delinquents and the fucking Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or Helen
Dan
or
is
whatever.
one of them. He just shows up at your door randomly, and he's either cool, or if you get him later on, there's a chance for him to be evil. But if he's cool, he joins your party, and his whole gimmick is that he has a streamer view count because he's streaming the entire
apocalypse.
You're going through. Yes, the apocalypse.
Okay.
He's streaming you guys fighting monsters, and he has different abilities that are more or less powerful depending on how high his stream view count is. I do think that it's very frustrating, understandably, that basically your RPG scan ability to learn what the enemy's weaknesses is tied to Dan specifically, because he has an ability where he'll ask his viewers like, "Hey guys, give me any tips on this boss fight?" And then he'll be like, "All right, let me read the comments."
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I will say, it's very charming, which is on brand, but also it is very frustrating. That's where you get the RPG typical scan from to know how to kill an enemy.
What was I gonna say? The other thing that I'll say as well, I do find, and this isn't 100% fair per se, but I do find that I found the once you get to the basement and stuff, the stuff in the sewer, I found the enemy designs to be less interesting. Because it's all just like pipes. Like I liked it. Like I feel like the game was. I feel like the monster designs were extremely surreal and interesting at the beginning of the game. I'm talking about the teeth monsters and stuff, obviously. And then towards the end, it's just like, hey, we're a bunch of hands and we got guns.
Yeah, I like the sewer enemies, or not sewer, the garage enemies at least. I think they're pretty fun.
The cars.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Although the SWAT van just opening up the back and just vomiting out a bunch of enemies, I was like, fuck!
Yeah. I also think Hellride is really funny.
The one where the hell car eats you and takes you to hell and then you just instantly die?
Yeah. I mean, if you beat it fast enough, it doesn't, but yeah.
I didn't have that kind of damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. Once again, it's a very good game, but it definitely has that sense of like, because it was in early access for so long, right? It definitely feels like it has, or to me, it feels like it has that sense of like they were obviously developing it on the fly, so it's like some of the design ethos from the late game is not reflected in the early game, and so on and so forth. Like it doesn't necessarily feel like they had a complete design overall. It kind of is just like, all right, we have this empty room. What are we gonna put in this empty room? And that's not to say that's not cool, because that's cool as fuck. Like when you go back down to the second floor through the elevator and you go into that lady's room where everything's underwater and you have to like hold your breath. That's kind of sick.
Yeah. I like the game a lot. I think that having played a lot of the game and read a lot of the dialogue, I really like that it's eldritch horror, but also there is kindness and joy in it, and like comedy, and it's not just all bleak and depressing forever.
Like when you go into the basement and you're saving the kids, I was genuinely touched that it's like, yeah, I'm a horrible monster thing, and most of these kids are fucked up beyond belief now, but we're still gonna try to take care of each other. And the kids are just kids. Which does, like, lead me to the question of, like, why do some people go insane, I guess? But I mean, I guess that's part of the... I guess that's just the point, right? Is that it's weird and random sometimes? I don't know.
Yeah. I do really like the one kid who's just unaffected because he was looking at his Game Boy the entire time.
That is true. I do. That one was very funny. And then there's that community of survivors. Oh, there's the guy who fused with the secondary water boiler, and he's like, "You're welcome for me giving you all that hot water when you shower."
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? You're the guy that's been allowing me to take nice showers?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's really funny.
I will say that as a fairly common gripe, if you defeat any of the enemies in the sewers, you may have noticed that you get items called plumbing tools, which currently have no use in the game.
That's really funny considering the game's in 1.0.
Well, it's in 2.1 technically right now, but it is the firm belief of myself and most of the community that the plumbing tools were supposed to have a quest with the boiler beast guy, but either it's not finished or cut from the game. But yeah.
I mean, okay. But I guess my thing is that they have to keep developing, I guess. I don't know, or maybe not, because it's not like the game feels incomplete. It's more just that the games feel specifically designed to where you can just kind of add random bullshit as much as you want.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know, that's fun and cool, and I would like to see more of that, I guess.
I mean, the guy added like 4 zones just for one of the specific endings you can get, which is one of the harder endings to get because you have to explore 4 more zones, basically.
Is that the meat space one?
Actually, no, that's a separate ending. I'm
Fuck.
talking about the mask ending, which is, off the top of my head, there's Glitch World and there's the Subway. Neither of which you get in any other ending.
What the fuck? I don't even know what you're talking about.
One of the worlds you have to get by playing an unlabeled cartridge in the Meat World apartment, and the other one you have to get by basically romancing the mask as fast as possible for like day 6, basically. Otherwise, you get locked out of it.
The mask is in the fucking no face guy.
Yeah.
The guy who's just you.
Yeah.
Okay. You can romance him.
Kind of. Well, I mean, romance insofar as he gives you a rose.
Okay. I will say I was extremely disappointed that there's no way to fall in love with your houseplant.
Yeah.
Because
the
that was
achievements-
so like
yeah.
this is what I'm talking about, just a little bit, where it's like the design ethos feels different. Like you're feeding your plant, you start giving it the special fertilizer, and I'm like, okay, this plant is going to grow into a party member. Like if I keep talking to it every day and watering it and keeping it like well maintained or whatever, this is going to be a party member. Because wouldn't that be fucking sick if a plant person was like, hey, I want to help you? Like that'd be awesome, right? Wrong. You get rejected romantically by your houseplant, and then for the next 4 days you're just like sad about it.
I will say that it is funny, but also, I mean, you don't get the houseplant companion, but it is tied to Helen's companion quest. The serial
I mean, very
murderer.
true. That is true because she's like, she's like, you care so much for these plants. Let's go. Because what is it? It's like it's a flower that's literally just like a person, but you get, I think you get max HP out of it. I don't remember.
What you get is Helen gives you her shears as a weapon. But
Oh
I will
yeah.
say,
Well, and then I just gave them back to Helen because they seemed really good on her.
well, I will say that very, very pointedly, the quest involves you and Helen taking care of a plant together over several days.
Yeah.
And the plant makes a fruit that looks like you. And then you kill the plant, and Helen specifically cuts up the fruit that looks like you and gives you pieces of it as well.
Does it look like us? I guess I never noticed that.
It specifically has a weird and sad face like Sam does in the mirror.
Excuse you, my Sam, whenever he looks into the mirror, has big smile.
Oh, by the way, I'm surprised it took that long, but in the update from version 2 to 2.1, they finally fixed Sam looking in the mirror and either having one or both arms.
I'm sorry? Oh, because of the rat child.
Yeah, they finally added sprites where if you sacrifice one of the other arms and like actually add it so you like put toothpaste with your mouth.
What's the downside to sacrificing one of your arms? Like, do you get like combat debuff or?
So you can equip two-handed weapons. And
Okay,
you
that's
either
what I
lose all
assumed.
one-handed- You either lose all one-handed melee or one-handed range weapons.
Because you can only have one or the other. Okay.
And then the trade-off is you get Rat Child, who gets a growth spurt around level 12 and becomes like a really good party member. Also, Rat Child learns skills from other party members you have recruited if you spend time with them.
That's pretty funny. Because I'm trying to think, it's like, I think the last time, which would have been a while ago, obviously, but the last time you and I talked about Look Outside, I had told you that, like, oh yeah, I have the hobo in my party right now, but he's like, I have to pay him, like he's not actually showing up. Literally that day, like that session, we made it to the ground floor for the first time. Then I went to bed. Then I went back down the next day to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to recruit this guy. He's fucking dead because he dies as soon as you get to the ground floor. Or the day after you get to the ground floor. Well, sorry, he's not dead. He's in Rat World, but I can't talk to the rat. So I can't save him.
Well, I will say, even if you can't talk to the rat, if you don't attack the rat, he will lead you to Rat World.
How? He didn't move.
You have to guard and,
Oh, so in combat, you just have to keep guarding?
yeah, you have to not attack him.
Okay, because I was just like bumping myself up, and I was like, I'm running out of energy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the game is opaque at times, but
Sometimes.
frequently. But I think it's part of the charm. I will acknowledge that it's very frustrating if you don't know what you're doing, because the game doesn't always give you hints, or even frequently give you hints.
But that's kind of that's part of the, like, I don't know. I feel like that's part of what they were trying to do as well, where it's like, because the problem with like modern day stuff is that you can just go on the internet and look stuff up. But it's like, imagine if like you, me, and like 6 other people were all playing Look Outside at the same time, discovering random bullshit, and we would post it being like, oh my god, did you know that blah, blah, blah? You know?
Yeah.
But the problem with that is that, and I guess I'm kind of coming back to the plant, where it's like, because the possibilities are so in depth, like there's so many things where it's like, oh, if you do actually choose to pursue this, there is a reward at the end. It also means that there's a lot of stuff where it's like, if you pursue this, you don't get anything. Or I guess like the value is just intrinsic in and of itself. Because let me bring it back to the plant thing. What benefit do you get from taking care of your plant if you never recruit Helen?
Like 20 dialogue and that's it.
And that's kind of implicit, but at the same time, like, okay.
I will say that like the expenditure to get the funny dialogue is you click some dialogue when you wake up and before you leave the house. So like, like there's no risk to it. You didn't have to fight anything to get that dialogue. In its defense.
Okay, I'll do normal because I don't actually want to do this. Oh. Jesus. No. No. Okay, well. Doing good work over here. But yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I do remember, but also the effort expenditure to talk to the plan get rejected is not that high, I don't think.
No, it's not, but you do have to make sure you're doing it over the course of like, I think 8 days.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not hard, but there is time commitment, I guess is what I'm getting at.
I guess.
So. I'm trying to think
did you revisit the Teeth family later?
The house eventually closed up, so I couldn't.
Well, it reopens later enough in the game.
I did not get that far then.
I was gonna say, it reopens and everyone is phase 2, except for, depending on if you were nice to them or not.
What does phase 2 mean?
Like
more teeth?
Yeah, basically. Everything is more grotesque and covered in teeth, and you can rematch the baby daughter. And if you're a good playmate to Benjamin, he helps you in the boss fight.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Because I did look up, because I got the teddy bear, and it's like, oh, that's how you get what's his face. That's how you get Jonah or Joel. Thank you.
Yeah. Joel is a little strange because he's like, I think he's the second partner we can get, and he's also one of the strongest, and that's theoretically like near infinite HP scaling, only limited by how many enemies you can fight with him. Have you tried having Joel in your party?
I have not.
He has a special, like, unique feature where if his attack does damage and double that amount of damage to kill the enemy, the damage doubles that, kills the enemy, and he gets bonus HP based on the enemy's max HP, like, permanently.
What?
Because he eats the enemy.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
It's only with his basic attack, and it also means that his HP can easily scale into the thousands later in the game if you have him eat every enemy you can.
That's okay.
It also makes it so that if you have him in your party and you're really trying to grind him up, you want him to last hit all the bosses because they have a lot of max HP.
Right, yeah.
Max HP. And then he has attacks that do more damage based on his max HP, which is inherently kind of low, but obviously if you're having him eat people, then it gets much higher. So yeah. Oh, he also has an ability that draws enemy aggro, which is really good if he has really good max HP.
Right, of course.
Fuck. Also, his teddy bear, it locks his melee slot, so he can't equip weapons because he always bites people, but it does give him passive immunity to, like, I think it's Confusion, Rage, and Charm.
Because he just looks at the teddy bear and gives it a big hug.
Yeah, it grounds him, which is really cute.
Alright.
That said, Ratchild can and will maul his teddy bear if they're allowed to interact in the apartment enough.
Who?
And it becomes reduced to fluff. Ratchild.
No!
But it's really cute because there's like a bunch of quests you can do to fix the teddy bear in a bunch of different ways, and Rat Child will also apologize to Joel too.
It's so many
Once he learns
layers.
how to speak.
There's so many layers, man.
I know, it's like, there's a lot of layers for this one really cute thing, which I appreciate about the game. Also, Joel's teddy bear, depending on how you repair it, gains different effects. Like, there's one way you can repair it where it's really close to the original, where it gives the same effects as the original, but then there's another way you can repair it that gives Joel, like, more attack power in exchange for not having the immunities anymore.
Put like spiked leather on it.
You met the two punks, Zarya and Monty, right?
I did not.
Oh, you did.
I know about them because once again I looked it up afterwards. But yeah, I never met them.
I will say, if you ever do a second playthrough, I do encourage installing there's two mods that I really like. One of them has the calendar in your room tell you what your door encounters are for the day.
Oh, that's fucking okay. Sure.
And one of them makes any door NPCs now have set locations where, in addition to finding the door encounters, you can recruit them if you find them in the set locations.
Why is that not in the base game?
I don't know, man. To add a layer of whimsy and obfuscation to it, I guess. But
I guess,
really
but
good.
also that's really annoying.
I do think having them in world makes it a lot better. Granted, they're all pretty late in the world. Like, they're all in places that make sense, but also you have to go pretty far to get most of them.
Because I would assume that the delinquents would be in the garage or something.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of where Helen... Well, Helen would be in the plant room.
She is in the plant room, which is strangely one of the earlier locations for how strong Helen is.
I mean, that's true, but then again, that would be... Because I'm thinking in my playthrough, that was around the time where I got her recruited anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess it just kind of works out either direction.
I was going to say, Helen is really strong, but also there's no other place that makes more sense for her to be.
Oh, you know another one that really made me sad? And I know that you can't have everything, but it's a video game, so I want it. I really wanted to keep Cowardly... What's the name of the painter?
Frederick?
Yeah, I wanted Cowardly Frederick, the one who's hiding in the cupboard. I wanted him to be a friend.
I mean, I was going to say, you can just choose not to kill most of them. You basically have to kill, I think, 2 of them to get the offering there.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is this enemy?
Formless. It's a boss by the music. I do really like the Bowser attack where you just throw Mario.
Pretty good. Gas socks! Look at this guy. Oh, I love him.
Anyway,
but yeah.
you know the two punks, Zarya and Monty?
Yes.
They have an interaction where Zarya will just kick Rat Baby.
What the? Why?
Because Rat Baby's in the way, and like Zarya trips over him, and he's like, "Stupid rat!" and then he kicks her, or she kicks him, and then Rat Baby cries really sadly.
Okay.
And then they have a follow-up interaction where Rat Baby will like see Zarya and like get up on hind legs and like grow fur really big like a cat and hiss really loudly, and Zarya's like, "What the fuck is wrong with your rat?"
Okay, let's do this. Jesus.
And then if you the two interactions branch and meet together, where once Rat Baby learns to speak, and then Joel teaches Rat Baby how to apologize, and then Rat Baby apologizes to Joel, Rat Baby will then seek out Zarya and demand an apology from her. And Zarya will be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know you could speak and or were sentient."
That. I mean, A, fine, but B, that still doesn't make it alright that you kicked an animal.
An animal / baby.
That's really funny.
But then, right, it goes even further. This really long interaction of things that is really cute, but also basically RNG of just you having all of them in your apartment. Once Rat Baby has destroyed Fuzzy, right, and Zarya's apologized to Rat Baby, then Rat Baby can bring destroyed Fuzzy to Zarya and demand that Zarya help fix him up, and then she will. And then you'll get Punk Fuzzy. because Zari will fix him up and give him like a mohawk and like spiked armbands and shit.
It's very niche, but like it feels rewarding.
It's really cute, and it's very like out there, but I don't know, it's kind of charm this game has that I like.
Yeah.
Oh, have you read on the video game ending? The quote-unquote true canon ending?
The the one that I do not believe in the slightest.
The one where you play, I think, Murder Princess Catholicon is what it's called.
If they had to do, because they won't, but if they had to do a sequel, what is the canonical ending, do you think?
I mean, if you want to have conflict, I think the canonical ending is probably 15 gods. Or sorry, not 15, 150 gods.
That makes sense, I think.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, technically the best ending is the one where... Because, like, I'm saying best as in, like, the least amount of global population dies. Technically, the best ending is defeating the Chaos Quartet, isn't it? Because only, like, 25% of the Earth dies instead of, like, 90?
Well, I mean, there's a couple endings where that happens. You can either defeat the Chaos Quartet. There's the denial ending, Perfect Ritual's denial, and then there's also the promise ending.
Was the promise ending? Oh, the one where you go into meat space or whatever.
No, that's Unity.
Is it? Okay.
Promise is basically you meet Sybil face to face, and she tells you, "Hey," and basically you give her a telescope, and you're like, this is where once you give Sybil the telescope, you can either branch into Promise or Unity. Promise is she's like, "Hey, I have cursed knowledge that I must forget. Stop looking into it. Please promise me that." And if you're like, "Okay, sure," then you can go upstairs and get the promise ending after doing the offering that's proper and normal. Or you can say, "No, I need to know." And it's like, "All right, well, fuck. I guess I have to kill you now. I'm really sorry." And then she mutates and warps and remembers everything. And then you have like the hardest boss fight in the game.
Okay, I mean, A, that's really cool, but B, what is the cursed knowledge that she knows? Isn't it just what the visitor is?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, once again, I want to reiterate, the visitor is really fucking cool. It's a really cool design, but also, like, that's crazy that it just makes you, it just, like, I guess my thing that I don't know, because the game doesn't really need to explain it because it's just Eldritch Horror or whatever, but, like, when you just look outside and your eyeballs and guts get sucked out of your eye sockets and mouth, like that, okay, like that's just what happens to you, I guess. But yet, at various other times, when you go and you look at, like, why doesn't it do that all the time, I guess, if that makes sense?
I mean, there's a lot of factors, like, along with just the spontaneity. Is like, it's part of it is based on your, I guess, expectations, perception, environment. Those three things are really important. Because part of the visitor is it'll see you as you think you are, partially.
I can kind of see that.
So, like, in the very first, like, Sam looks at his window, he's obviously nervous and, like, expecting something weird or bad, possibly, or
and
beautiful.
So something weird and bad happens. Okay, I guess that makes
exactly.
sense. Well, because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, an example, because it's like the hamster, right? When you use the hamster to look at the videotape, the feed from outside, it instantly turns into a giant horrible monster thing. But yet there's other people, like the baby, for example, who look outside accidentally, but yet they don't. Or like the guy in the plant room that's like, he turns into a giant hive of bugs and stuff. Why do some of these things happen instantly and then other ones take like a week? I'm not expecting you to actually know. I'm just like saying, I guess.
My expectation would be kind of like possibly like the amount of denial or acceptance you have over the process. as well as like how at ease you are with this transformation or the concept of it. That'd be my guess.
But am I wrong in that? Am I wrong in kind of interpreting that early game guys that you encounter seem to just go crazy with no ability to like help them recover, whereas characters in the late game are just kind of fine? Like,
I think that is possibly like. I think I chalk that up to like, well, if you survive this long, you probably have some amount of sanity left. Whereas like,
okay, so you think it's like I mean, that process of elimination kind of makes sense, because I'm just thinking of the guy who puts on the costume and he turns into a dragon or whatever, right? And it's like,
I think his name's Louis.
I think so. It's kind of sad because it's like, I understand that he's like, I'm so hungry because he's like the whatever. It's kind of crazy that there's no option to like go get a box of cereal and feed that to him so he just becomes okay or something. You know what I mean? Because it was like a cereal mascot was what he was pretending to be. So it's like,
I mean, to your credit, it does feel, or like to what you were saying earlier, it does feel like anything they could add later if they felt like it.
So like, I want them to add. Okay, he's dead, thank God.
Also, I really like Sam. Just one of Sam's very few defining characteristics that you can't change is his colorophobia.
Yes. Wait, well, because you go on that long quest chain with what's that, Pierre?
Pierre, yeah.
You go on that long quest chain with Pierre to try to cure your fear of clowns, and it just never works.
Yeah, no. Sam is like it. He's still scared of clowns by the end of it.
What was I gonna say? I don't know, because like Pierre is obviously purposely supposed to be unsettling from like a meta context as well, because like how many times when talking to Pierre does Pierre go like, my true form is horrible and would destroy the world, but I just want to be a clown.
It's not even what Torsion can't fix,
right? And it's like, obviously that makes me really uncomfortable for obvious reasons. Or like when Pierre starts getting a little upset, he his collar starts
vertically.
Well, his eyes open vertically and his collar starts to open like a mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, I never like, I'm once again, I'm assuming you can fight Pierre because you can fight everybody.
Oh yeah, if you go talk to him enough in his apartment, he will try to get you to go over here, clowns, and it culminates with a boss fight with him.
Oh really?
Which actually, the boss fight with him is him still helping, trying to go over your fear. So if you quote unquote kill him, he'll be like, "All right, I yield. Congratulations, I think you've gotten over your fear." And then he gives you a clown wig and nose as a headpiece. And Sam is still afraid of clowns.
It just doesn't do anything.
But then if he quote unquote kills you, they're like, "Oh my goodness, hang on." And then after he'll heal your whole party, be like, "I'm sorry, I'll stop." And then Sam doesn't get a reward. And then Pierre is like, "I don't think you should talk to me. I'm sorry, I couldn't help." So like, you can't kill him and he can't kill you, but whether you beat him does affect how he thinks your fear of clowns is resolved.
Like I guess in a literal sense, you literally beat your fear of clowns because that's who he is. I guess once again, I guess that's just one of those things where it's like, we don't need to see, but I would like to get more hints as to what Pierre's true form is, because it's like, the way that Pierre talks, it sounds like it should be a secret final boss.
I mean, he shows you his true form in the boss fight, and it's like, it's not like world ending, but it's definitely like a scary monster to kill like dozens of people.
There you go, that one worked. I don't know. I've been on an RPG kick recently, so I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna go back to Octopath Traveler 2, because I did Look Outside and Expedition 33 back to back pretty much. So.
Well, I will say, I have been experimenting a little bit, just looking at some different TRPG systems, and I am still in the process of brewing up a Look Outside GURPS one-shot.
Sure. I mean, it feels like it would fit perfect.
The setting that I'm using is obviously Looks Like Universe, but specifically location-wise, I'm going to be setting at the grand opening of a mall.
That just so happened to be the same day.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick with it. Oh my god,
like Dead
Adrian,
Rising,
you should
except it's a
have
mall.
a part of the mall that just has like one of those big skylights. And it's like, that's the fucked up zone. Don't go there. Don't go to the food court.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on having the food court be like a literal like royal medieval court where like there's all these political factions based on chain restaurants they have there.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
But yeah.
I think that's a great idea, yeah.
I struck on the idea of a mall, except a mall feels like a campaign thing. There's just so much to explore, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to narrow down the one shot to like.
Well, I mean, if I can also commend you a bit, because like with the apartment complex, the trick with the apartment complex is that you have. Like they designed it, or like it just so happens to give you the design space of like every room can be a different encounter, right? Every floor is a different level of difficulty. Every room is a different encounter, right? Whereas the mall is pretty much the same thing, where like you can have the different sections of the mall, and then the different stores can all have their own individual, like, okay, this one is this one is this. You don't necessarily need to have it all be like a cohesive thing, which I think is. Once again, I think that works really well, as opposed to something where it's like, I don't know, like imagine you try to do a look outside. Well, no, actually, never mind. I was gonna say look outside, but like in a high school, in which case I think that would still actually work, because then you could just have each of the classrooms be a thing. But regardless, you know what I mean. I think it's a good idea.
I wanted a setting where players could either be cursed or not cursed, depending on if they wanted to or not. I saw someone do a look outside, text RPG thing that they're running, except they set it at an amusement park, which is cool.
I don't.
And all, but
that
also,
one's that one's like super just outside though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So like,
because the name of the game is look outside, yes, but even just being exposed to the sunlight fucks you up.
Yeah.
So, like, wouldn't you just die? I guess.
Well, you either die or instantly mutate, or one or both, possibly. You know?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like another setting that would be kind of fun. Like a movie theater. No, that's in your mall.
Movie theater, pretty solid.
No, that's in your mall. You have a theater in the mall, and then the movies are coming alive.
Yeah.
There you go. That one's easy. I'm trying to think. Now I'm just thinking super tight one shot. It's you're on a plane. Like you're on like an international flight, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like you hear, cause like in modern day in modern day the cockpit is locked from the rest of the people, right? So
yeah,
you hear the pilots going insane, turning into horrible monsters in the front, and the rest of you are like, I'm not fucking looking.
Yeah. Oh, one of my players specifically said they want to be the manager of Hot Topic.
Sure. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That feels like it fits.
Be like a medieval like dungeon with all these like edgy rooms and cells and shit, where like locked away are these icons of pop culture.
Sure.
And then the employees typically are like the prison wardens.
I could see that.
But yeah, I don't know. It's still in the very very early stage of development. Like it's not gonna happen for a while.
No, sure, but I mean it's still a fun idea.
Yeah, I like the idea. The grand opening of a mall, I think, is it's pretty funny. Because like a mall it can be as big or as small as you want.
Very true. I don't know. Like I'll reiterate that I think my affection for the setting comes from just the idea of it's like, man, how unlucky.
Yeah.
Like, because then you could also have it be like quadruply fucked, where it's like, oh, it's the grand opening of the mall, so a lot of people were there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, oh fuck, dude.
I think one of the parts I'm eager about is, you know how like malls have all those like creepy like narrow back alleyways for the employees?
Sure.
I want to make that something. Like, the obvious, I think, idea is, like, the back rooms, basically.
I mean, you could be the
But it's
back room. It could be the back rooms, but then also you could. I mean, once again, I don't know how video game inspired you want it to be, but that can also just end up like if you master quote unquote the back rooms, that could just be your fast travel.
I was thinking of having the quote unquote fast travel be either that or like an elevator that has become sentient but retains some sanity.
Well, but then how many floors are you planning on having? I guess. Well, I guess the elevator could just go to any elevator shaft. Who cares? But yeah, that's fair.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You have them all split into like 4 sections, 3 floors each, and then the elevator can just go wherever. Well, maybe not wherever. Maybe sometimes the elevator's like, I'm not fucking going there. That shit's scary.
Yeah. I was thinking of having the reason why there's not like instantly game over is like one of the people that's like one of the employees that's laying all these like grand opening banners is exposed, becomes a giant flesh tarp and like covers the skylight for everyone's like sake to like try to not expose it as least people as possible. Kind of like
what if you had it so that this is just a suggestion. So like it's a skylight, right? I'm imagining because I don't know, because this is obviously a global event, right? So you could set it anywhere. So imagine it's like a mall in like essentially fictional LA, and underneath the skylight is a big atrium, like a big internal like nature thing. And then when the event occurs, that turns into like a big jungle, which allows the canopy to protect the people.
That's also a good idea.
Something like that, because then that's where you can start getting into shit like dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
There you go. See?
I have the current mall set in it built into the side of a mountain, so I can.
What the fuck? Who goes to that mall?
Well, they're trying. That's how they're building an economy, is having a mall in all these stores and businesses. But
it's built into the side of a mountain. You said.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like a lot of it is exposed to the open air, and then some of it's built into the mountain.
Can I be rude with you? It'd be so much fucking funnier if it's built into the side of the mountain, so like that's totally whatever, and it's like, well, that's weird. Why did they fucking carve into a mountain for a mall? And it's like, actually, it's a front for a secret military base, and we're all fucked.
That's what I was thinking too. I was genuinely thinking like there would be like a secret tunnel that leads like through like a secret like escape passage to a military base or something.
Would the military base? How fucked would the military base be?
Well, I was considering whether or not there was this conspiracy where, like, the astronomers weren't the only people aware of this, and, like, the military basically has set up this mall in advance to try
well,
to,
I mean, I'm about to say, like, the government would certainly have to be aware in some capacity.
Right, but I guess I don't know if I want to go that far with it or not, but...
I mean, you could do something kind of interesting with that, for sure. I'm trying to think, like, what would you do? Like, I don't know, you could do the classic thing of like a NASA scientist, because if the astronomers see it, that's civilian shit, right? So obviously NASA's known about this forever. Like straight, because that was the thing, right? Was that they were like, oh, observing the visitor in any capacity fucks you up, right? Imagine they're literally just taking like hyper deep space readings, and the guy's looking at the data. And then he gets to one part of the data and goes, oh, and turns into like a horrible monster because that counts as witnessing the visitor. And then the military's like, we could use this as a weapon because the military only ever does that.
Yeah.
You just have like one of the military commanders being like, are you fucking insane? We're gonna die. What the fuck? Hello? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Maybe? Oh? I'm back. Oh!
I do think that it is kind of funny how...
Yeah, dude! I figured it out.
Nice. I do think it's kind of funny how there is absolutely no way for Sam to romance anything and look outside. And how that is solely it is solely the realm of like fanfic writers.
It's not fair though, because I feel like he deserves like some sort of whatever, especially if you're the character that's doing it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of like who the funniest romance option would be if you could end up in a relationship with somebody, because it's like it would definitely be like the fucking Uber nerd that shows up at your door and you buy the video games from him, and he's like, actually, I didn't want to sell that one. In exchange, I'll give you my fucking sword.
You know what? I guess I'm kind of wrong, because you can kind of romance 3 people: the Mask, Lyle, and Spine.
Well, Lyle, because he give you a little kiss.
He gives you a little kiss, which is the closest to romance you basically get in that game, aside from
give
the
you a
Spine.
little kiss. And who's the other one?
Spine, which is an entity you find in the meat world after you beat Stargazer, and
yeah.
You can either kill him, or if you spare him, he'll be like, all right, I'll give you some more time to think about it, and then Spine will like caress you lovingly from the shadow world while you're in your apartment.
I don't know if that counts.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not two-sided, but Spine will do like physical romantic gestures at you, and you can kind of vaguely feel them while you're in your apartment from the shadow world.
Okay.
So like, you know.
Am I crazy, by the way? Like, was I like, did I just skip over the mouse's dialogue without actually understanding what he said?
I did that too, but I'm not playing, so.
Fuck, dude. Jukesby. No.
Good old RPG maze sections.
Well, this is like the third maze of the game so far. Because it was we had the sewers that was a maze with water with like where the water would lower, and then we had the Lost Woods, classic Lost Woods, and now I'm just getting sucked into multiple fucking quicksands. Spoozy. If the mall is built into the side of a mountain, where are you, fucking Colorado?
I specifically wanted to set it somewhere weird, so I said like the Rocky Mountain. Not mountains, mountain.
Just the one?
Yeah, just the one.
Well, I was like, I mean, you could do something. You could do something that's pretty funny. Like, you could be like, yeah, it's the Grand National Mall in Wyoming, where no one goes.
Exactly.
The entire population of Wyoming was there for the grand opening, and they're all fucked. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Yeah.
Wow, 2 levels in a row.
I know. Yatta. Got him. All right.
Ultra Fireball.
Hell yeah. Bowser.
I forget, did you play Superstar Saga?
That was one of the Mario and Luigi ones?
That was the first Mario and Luigi RPG.
No. That is on the list to play on stream eventually, though.
Oh, man. That game specifically has had... Oh.
Fuck, dude.
Any other star power-ups anywhere nearby?
Oh, there's it. Oh! Yeah, I'll take it. Nice. Yes, dude.
Yeah, Superstar Saga has sprite art that has endured the test of time and loved by sprite artists like fucking everywhere forever since the dawn of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the main sprite art you'll see in a lot of Mario and Luigi animations still. Because it was just that good and that expressive.
I'll do 5 barrels, why not? You think Saba's having a good time over there?
I don't know.
I mean, okay. I don't know.
Not to insult the legacy of like Partners in Time, but people don't make sprite animations with Partners in Time sprites. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's a single target thing. I just fucking obliterated that guy by accident. My bad. Jesus.
Do you want to know a niche interaction that I was surprised they coded for in Look Outside?
Sure.
So, you know Bright Fred, the one that's made of white goop that can heal you?
Yeah.
Do you know his reward if you kill all the other Freds except for him?
I don't know.
So if you kill all the Freds except for him, his once per day heal ups to a max heal, and he gives you an item that serves as second portable once per day max heal. And that charge is separate from his personal charge if you visit him in this room. He can max heal you once per day, basically in combat or out of combat, but then he gets tired and goes like in a jar. It's Fred in a jar. However, if you use him, and then you have Ratchild use Copy Dad, he'll heal you, and then he'll do his normal dialogue. And then if Ratchild's turn, Ratchild will also have him heal everyone, and then it'll be like, Fred was very confused what was happening, and then he went back into his jar not knowing what's happening and very tired.
because he's like, how the fuck did Ratchild do that?
Yeah, because normally he can't heal more than once per day, but Ratchild just defied it.
Okay, alright. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like the people that made Look Outside just really, really liked RPGs. So they're just like, yeah, let's just make your choices matter.
Yeah. It's really I think it's partially just a reference to how Ratchild can conjure additional items if you use the last of them, but he has copy data.
That's pretty funny.
Like if you use your last super explosive, Ratchild has copy data, he'll just pull a super explosive out of his ass.
You know, I just had a thought. Do you think that there should be more? Because I mean, the game is extremely referential, obviously, and that's like the point, or not
Sure.
the point, but like, I wonder. I mean, obviously, I just want more Look Outside. I think that's where I can start the conversation. I can start the statement as like, I just want more. But at the same time, like, I feel like there's a lot of like horror tropes in horror media that haven't been referenced. Like, I don't think like Freddy's not in there, right?
Fazbear?
No, it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, like a killer doll?
Yeah, that's Chucky.
Oh, Nightmares.
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did you do that on purpose?
Listen, I am not really a horror media connoisseur, so it all blends together in my head more or
I mean,
less.
that's totally fine.
But yeah, the closest I can think of to that is like after your first next tier, you will just have nightmares about clowns.
Right, but
that's not bad, but that's the closest thing there is, I think.
But I mean, but like, because like the thing I guess would be, because this is something that I'm surprised wasn't in the game, or at least I'm surprised that it didn't happen, I guess. Where it's like you go to bed, like I'm surprised that you go to bed and it doesn't just automatically put you into like a random like dungeon. That's like, oh, escape your nightmare. You know, like that's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess.
I feel like that could be cool if like you had to interact with something that give you nightmares for it to happen.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Although I think it'd be more on brand if that just randomly happened on a set day.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Oh man, I finally recruited on my latest run. I finally recruited Zarya and Monty, which by the way, those guys are referenced to Baldur's Gate 1.
Zarya and Monty?
Yeah, the punks.
How so?
Because in Baldur's Gate 1, right after you leave the prologue tutorial area, you can recruit a pair, a mischievous rogue and wizard named Zar and Montaron. They are inseparable and will never adventure apart from each other.
Alright, fair enough.
But anyway, I finally recruited Zarya and Monty, and I'm just waiting for Juicebox to move in so he can destroy my floorboards and shoot a gun in my apartment.
Who's Juicebox?
So a few days after Zarya and Monty move in, obviously they take over your room and kick you out and give you a pillow to sleep on the couch. But aside from that, a few days after move in, they will just have a third person in your room who you don't know his name, and they don't tell you his name, but you intuitively just call him Juicebox because he looks like a juice box kind of person.
Okay.
He is a cursed person with giant bloodshot eyes who just sits in your room and lurks and does not speak and mostly just destroys your apartment by like doing destructive things like lighting fires in your apartment or peeling off the wall or floorboards or shooting a gun at your roof. Which, like, it's definitely a thing where the game will tell you, like, you feel like you've lost control of your life, but also it made me think, like, man, you do shoot a lot of, you can shoot the guns inside buildings a lot in this game.
Very true.
Which is, you know, in other people's rooms or the hallways. So I guess, like, maybe it's just a piece of karmic justice that he's shooting a gun in your room.
There is a, there is an NPC that I wish I was able, because I don't know exactly where she is, but the living vending machine.
Oh yeah, Audrey. She's in floor 1, the maze floor.
Oh, was it floor 1? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you basically find her if you exit the stairwell and just go straight left.
Well, because what I was told was, I was told by somebody who was also playing at the same time. They were like, "Oh yeah, you know, there's like a, just make sure you're paying attention to the vending machines." And I was like, okay. I thought that what they meant, so like my interpretation in the playthrough was that I thought they meant the gumball machine, because the person I was talking to doesn't necessarily have like the best English of all time. So I was like, oh, maybe they just mean the gumball machine because you can get the special ones that like permanently raise your stats. So I just never ended up finding Audrey at all.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Audrey is really funny because she's like one of the only party members you can get that doesn't like when you steal things. Like, you'll see your landlord's old war uniform, and then you interact, and she's like, hey, this seems like really important, we shouldn't take it, and then you just take it anyway.
Hell yeah.
Audrey is also really, really funny because she is the only party member that acknowledges. By the way, she's like a red giant vending machine with no human features whatsoever except for eyes.
Right.
She is the only party member who will acknowledge when she is in the wrong bathroom, because when you enter the men's bathroom there and look at a hand dryer, she's like, ooh, I'm in the men's bathroom. This feels so naughty. She's the only person that does that in the entire game. Yeah, I love Audrey. She has a really charming personality. She also played canonically Mazes and Wizards before the apocalypse happened, because she has a pre-made character already along with Ernest.
Oh. So ugly. I wish I had something.
As a party member, Audrey is kind of mid unless you get her fairly early and kill some bosses with her, because she can only equip loot that either you get from a specific merchant or that you get from killing bosses with her in the party.
Do you get, is it like extra bonus loot?
It's loot that only she can equip.
That you don't get otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
One of the examples is if you fight one of the cars in the garage with her in the party, she can salvage a chrome finish off them and equip it.
Because she's a machine.
Because she's a machine. She's a vending machine.
Alright, I mean, fair. A little below. Alright. Time to reprise our battle with Mallow. What does Geno Flash do? The beam hits all foes.
Have you hit the Juicy Juno Whirl yet? The one shot?
I'm sorry?
I believe if you time Juno Whirl really well, it can one-shot non-boss enemies and also one specific boss enemy.
Okay. I have not done that. I can confirm.
Well...
But you said it was non-boss enemies, so I can't do it here.
Not here, but there is one specific boss that it can one-shot without telling you any reason why it does that. Ah. That seemed like not a lot of damage, and I was like, is there something else?
Yeah, there was. Fuck me. I'm sorry.
I didn't think Mario tastes sour.
Italiano.
Is Italian associated with sour flavor profile?
Yeah.
I
Have you
guess, I
never
don't know Italian
licked an Italian man?
food. No, I have not.
Consider it. Dude!
This guy loves sending your party to sleep.
They're literally my entire fucking party is asleep right now.
Well, suck, I guess.
Repulsive, that's fair. I thought he was gonna say like spicy or something. Dude, are you fucking serious? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, man. Was there any gear you could have found earlier that like boosts sleep resist or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, well.
I mean, there was, but it wasn't like this wasn't a sleep. This wasn't a dungeon that specifically was about sleep.
I guess not. I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but I can't think of anything.
Look at the Geno Flash, the shit out of him.
All right.
Oh! All right, one's down. Mario's still asleep, so I can't do anything there. Don't do... Motherfucker!
You know what? I bet for Mallow, he goes, oh, sweet.
That's true, actually. I wonder what he says for Peach.
I don't know.
Do I just lose? Like, what the fuck is this?
I mean, he's putting you to sleep, but he himself doesn't deal that much damage.
I mean, you say that, but it doesn't help that oh, okay, hold on. We're kind of back. No, hold on, wrong one. Okay. I think that was good. Fires at everyone. Fire everything on everyone. Okay, never mind. I'm going to fucking piss my own ass.
Is there anything you can do that gives you immunity to sleep?
No. There's a accessory that I could have equipped, but I can't change equipment while we're in fight.
Say, how far away is your last save?
I mean, I think I'll still win. It's just gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yoshi cookie.
Oh.
Oh, because he tried to eat him. Got it. Okay, well, I didn't know what that did. So, bitter.
But not bad.
Like coffee. Oh! Oh my god, finally.
Everyone's awake. Yay.
Jesus. Oh, was that it?
For now. Okay, you did it. Congratulations.
Yeah. When Grant, because when Grant was here last week, we ended up just having like a U.S. history lesson, which was fun. But part of it was we were chit-chatting, and I was fucking killing enemies left and right and defeating bosses in like 2 turns. And Grant was like, "Are you just over leveled, or is this game like easy?" I'm like, "Excuse you, I'm just good." Oh, we're all fully healed. My bad.
Oh, did I tell you the question that I asked my Japanese friend the other day when we were like talking about role playing?
Domo arigato.
So one of my friends is Japanese, and we were talking about playing as characters in role playing games. So she was one of the newer people in our group, relatively speaking, and she was like, "Hey, you guys should ask me questions so I can like get into the mind of my next character." And like everyone was asking different questions, and me, being Chinese. Was like, I thought of something, but I'm probably not gonna ask it. This feels wrong. And she was like, no, go ahead, ask it. And I was like, how would your character react if she was at the rape of Nanking?
Jesus.
And understandably, everyone was a little baffled. And I was like, what? Why? I don't know.
I don't know what you want me to respond to that with.
I feel like Grant will probably have a more interesting response.
Grant would probably say something, yes.
It's a shame he's not here.
Yo, look at this guy. Nice.
I don't know about you, but if someone came in my room and started fucking jumping on my bed with his dirty ass boots, I'd be pretty frustrated.
Oh, okay. We were asking about the star piece. Sorry, what'd you say?
If someone came in my room and started jumping on my bed with his dirty ass boots, I'd be pretty frustrated.
Hey, correct. Well, maybe you think Mario's boots are dirty.
He's fucking Mario. He jumps on things all the time.
Right, exactly. He's jumping on things so often that wouldn't that just knock all the dirt off? All the dirt and blood and bones and guts and stuff?
Are you implying that Mario's boots are like aquaphobic
Yeah.
or hydrophobic?
They're viscerophobic.
They're homophobic.
They're homophobic.
Yo,
look at this guy.
I do really like how in this game and in the Mario and Luigi games, Mario will pantomime everything he needs to say.
And also just straight up transform into the things that he needs that he can't pantomime.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fun.
I think it's most pronounced in this game, but it does do it to a lesser degree in the Mario and Luigi games too.
That is actually something that I just thought of. What? Which one do you think? Oh, excuse me. Which one do you think has the highest percentage, on average, of silent protagonists? Video games, movies, or books?
Definitely not books. I don't think.
You don't think?
That's not really.
Well, because I was thinking like movies would probably be the least. Because like like how many movies can you think of that have a silent protagonist?
Not a lot, but there's definitely some movies that are just entirely silent.
That is true. Well, I guess in this case I would be excluding the ones that didn't have a choice.
Sure. I think it's almost certainly games. I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. Well, because like I was thinking about, like, I don't know, I haven't read that many books in quite a long time, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, a movie would be really tough to have a silent protagonist because that's just rough, obviously. But then in a book, you can still have their internal monologue, right? Like they just don't speak.
I think silent protagonist is like mostly a product of tech limitations for video games. Is why I think it's video games.
Oh, get to 30 and I'll give you a prize. Also, why is the music in Monster Town just like a carnival? Crystal this and evil that. I gotta keep going. There it is. Temple key.
Hilde.
Gumhilde. Triplets. Why is this music kind of the Pumpkin Town theme?
A little bit.
We go home, we go home.
It feels kind of like the spring or like summer version of Pumpkin Town instead of autumn.
All right, let's see. What do you got?
Also, I do think it's very cute how Bowser forgave one of his minions that went AWOL in his army.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even put up a fight. He's like, you know what? I forgive you.
I'll just beat you up later. The three musty fears. Oh my god. Creeper. I'm Boo. Dry bones can't fly. Around the world? Behind a wooden flower. A wooden flower. It's under a green bed. Between O and A. What? What the fuck?
Is there like a sign that says like Toad Town somewhere?
There might be, but it's one sign, right? Like it's not individual letters.
There's not like a Hollywood sign?
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Wooden flower. I'm trying to think of where a wooden flower. I mean, maybe Wario's tower or Booster's tower.
I'd imagine a shop somewhere because like the other shop has like the mushroom wooden sign thingies. I don't know.
True. Ooh. Oh. That's fun. All right, what's in here? Thanks for coming by. Oh. All right, let's go back real quick.
Oh, have you seen that post about Temmie's Japanese translation in Undertale?
I don't think so.
There was a post somewhere. I think I can find it. Let's see. So, you remember Temmie from Undertale, right? Obviously.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, she has a combat dialogue where if you give her Temmie Flakes, or she asks for Temmie Flakes, and then if you give them to her, she can absorb instantly. However, if you don't give them to her, she has unique dialogue and a unique face where she becomes really, really smug and goes, "Can't blame a bark for trying."
Okay.
Except in the Japanese version, Toby literally told his localizers, like, "Yeah, this is what it means, but I think it'd be really funny if we changed the dialogue for no reason." And so in the translation, they changed it so that Temmie, just for this one line of dialogue, takes on a really masculine Japanese tone and says, "You've opened the gates of hell."
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I posted it on air, but yeah. "You've just opened the gates to hell."
It's pretty good.
Toby was like really, really personally involved in localization of Undertale's Japanese.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sorry, are you immune to fucking... Yeah, he's immune to that. Awesome. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Let's try like a fireball instead. Oh, okay, never mind. He's immune to everything Mario does, I guess.
He has Mario type immunity.
So we've been doing a campaign of Obojima, which has been fun. It's very like non-committal, but it's been fun. I keep getting myself in trouble by narrating stuff that I think is just kind of like a funny joke, and then the DM going like, "Yeah, that happens," and I'm like, "Fuck." So like, for example, there was an NPC that we came across who was the most suspicious NPC I have ever seen in my life. So I was like, I don't approach. I don't want to talk to him. And the DM was like, "Why? Explain why you don't want to go up to this guy." And I was like, "I don't trust him. I just don't like the way he looks." And he says like, "All right." And then under my breath, I said something along the lines of like, "Take 1d4 narrative damage for not going along with the story." And the DM was like, "Yeah, do that." I was like, "Fuck."
Damn.
Oh my god, look at that guy.
Also, on an unrelated note, while you were fighting Jagger, I was like, I wonder if he really does have more immunity. So I looked it up, and it reminded me of that one guy in Look Outside who's like a living brain who tells you about mental status effects.
Yeah, then there's the other person in that same room that's a pile of organs that tells you about physical status effects.
Right, except the brain, his power isn't that he's smart and just knows things in his brain. He literally tells you like, "Hey, everyone tells me about mental status like something like a brain, but I don't really know, so just look it up." And then if you ask him, he has.
Oh
his
yeah,
like,
he just looks it up on
let's
his
see
phone.
here. Yeah, exactly. He's like, "It says here on Wikipedia that confusion does this."
That's pretty.
I think that's great.
That is pretty good. Oh my god, he's so fast. All right, Jinx, what do you got for me? All right, he's still taking like decent damage. He's dealing a decent damage. Fuck. Yes, Adrian.
Hang on, I want to share this post. Here you go. It's a good post.
I have electrocuted myself 5 times in a row. My arm is killing me. However, as they always say, 6th time the charm. Wish me luck. I have to go to the hospital. my arm hurts like fuck. My arm is killing me is very funny.
I like electrocuted and then 6th time the charm. 6th time, the charm. That was like all space ways say. This one has a lot of text quirks that I like.
Yeah. I don't like Valor Up. Valor Up seems like a bad time.
Isn't that first-person shooters like CS:GO, but they got powers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes place in the League of Legends universe.
Yeah. I'm alright.
You know what? They should put more insects into that game, so that way it's truly Valor Ant.
They should put Sora's red dual-wielding form Kingdom Hearts 2 in that game, so it's really Valor Ant.
I can't follow you on that one. I'm sorry.
I didn't think that you would get that specific reference. The Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora has a Valor form. That's the joke.
Jesus. No! Oh. I thought he was gonna just kill Gino. Gino will never die. That I can assure you. Oh, come on. What? Oh, my God! Attack up. Gino's dead. Gino is fucking dead, dude.
Someone on Tumblr drew their imagination of what alien sex looks like, and I'm gonna post it uncensored here.
It's a GIF. I don't know if I want to look at this. That's pretty good, man.
This is the context accompaniment.
I like the idea of gray aliens having crazy, frantic sex without any erogenous nose or sex organs. Just like jumping up and down on each other's heads and pulling each other around by the feet. You open the door to an alien boudoir, and the only thing happening back there is a little gray alien in a corset and high heels, slapping and poking the eyes of another gray who's sitting on the edge of a bed.
The double-handed slap is really good.
I'm good, man. I don't want to keep fighting you. I don't think there's a reason to. So I was here for. It said I got the temple key. What's the fucking temple key? It has been sealed. All right.
You ever feel like one of these?
Okay, I guess. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. So we could try here? Because I don't know where else a wooden flower would be. This whole fucking place is made of wood. And then a green bed. You think that would just be Luigi's bed?
Maybe.
Music in this game is so funny. This is fucking sick shit. Adrian. Oh,
What?
it didn't work! No! That's sad. I didn't realize it was a one-time thing.
Oh yeah, they have that same Easter egg in Thousand Year Door too.
Do they?
Yeah, where you turn like 8-bit versions.
I don't remember that.
It's in the moon base.
I'm sorry, who the fuck are you?
Friendo, the clown.
It's Knife Guy.
This is me every time I get a paycheck, by the way.
It could last the rest of my life. Do y'all think this $0.20 could last me the rest of my life.
What do you think this guy bought that was $13.80?
Oh my god, look at him. Yay! $13.80 would be a movie ticket.
Really? They're that cheap?
In Oregon, they are.
Well, I'm trying to think of the last time I went to a movie there. I think it was around like $15, maybe. Oh, wow.
Actually, you know what? Post like tax and stuff. You might be right. I don't know if you're able to tell, but I have not seen any wooden flowers yet, boss.
Yeah.
Fuck. Straight up whiffed. Oh. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah.
It's Saturday.
Why?
Because I want it to be Sunday so that I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh, because you have to work today.
I have to work today and tomorrow. I'm gonna look at my schedule. I have to work 6 hours today, which is fine.
Oh.
8 hours tomorrow. Oh. Last week they had me working way more hours than I usually do, so this week I'm working less hours than I usually do.
There we go. Where Yoshi? He's in the mirror. Found him. Oh, motherfucker. Mario, kill!
Yeah.
Kill!
Oh man, you know how you know what text post just reminded me of you know in Pokemon like red, blue, green, whatever, fire red, leaf green?
Yeah.
Or Gen 1. You know how the Viridian Forest is right before like Brock's gym?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me that they put like the 5% Pikachu in the Viridian Forest, which is like, you know, there's not a lot of Pikachus in the game.
It's rare right before the thing where
right before the rock ground gym.
where it would fucking die.
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way. If you are playing Pokemon Yellow and you choose and you get Pikachu as your starter, you have the rock gym directly into the water gym.
I guess, but then you already have a Pikachu.
No, right, but I'm saying, like, if you chose the fire starter, you get the rock ground, which are both super effective against fire, into the water gym, which is also super effective against fire.
Right.
So that's, like, I think that's the idea. Or at least in some place. Don't freak unless broken, too, is really good. Ooh! Oh my! There we go. So tired. I am excited
watched
because
it?
we're only. Sorry.
I was gonna say, what were you saying? I was gonna Naruto.
All I was gonna say was that. Oh my god. All I was gonna say is that I am only a couple weeks away from a 2-week long holiday vacation, which is gonna be really nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't get the luxury, but I do work less hours coming into the holidays, which is nice.
That's good.
I also wanted to say that, apropos nothing, I just was reminded of a bit in early Naruto. I don't suppose you watch any Naruto, or like...
I have not. I was intending on watching the whole thing, and then Saba betrayed me.
I just want to mention, it's not really a spoiler, but there's a bit where, I assume you at least know the main 3, like, early protagonists, right?
Naruto, Sakura, and
Sakura.
Sasuke.
Yeah, there's a bit fairly early-ish on where they're just like walking somewhere, and then out of nowhere someone goes, "Hey, you with the attitude!" and all 3 of them turn around.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
I think it's a really nice character moment. Hey, you with the attitude! All 3 of them turn.
That's pretty good. That's funny. All right, so it wasn't here. Let's head back to Mario's house. Well, it's Mario's pad. I don't know if Luigi even has a bed there. I can always
Do you think
try
they
it.
share a bed together?
Well, no. Well, I don't know if he even lives there. Is my thought, I guess. My thought.
I guess.
Yeah, because it just says Mario's house. Oh, it is a
Maybe
green
Mario's
bed.
name- I think Mario's name is on the leaves.
Hey, that's not exactly what I was expecting, but that's good. And then it said between the O and the A. Between the O and the A? Vega Boys haiku. We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. That is true. That's 575.
It is haiku. Yeah.
That's pretty good, man. All right. Let's try here maybe, because this is. I think they have a sign. They do not have a sign here. Fuck.
This is a little subtle joke, a little understated joke.
Look shady. Marcus Slim. Eminem 1. It says hi. Why does it say? But who put Marcus Slim?
The original says it's an edit. The original says Marcus Spam.
Got it. Okay. That's funny. I like that a lot. All right, let's try Yoster Isle. Sorry.
I have to leave in 1.5 hours for work.
Meow. Oh! Adrian!
No!
Oh, and the A! Fuck yeah!
No!
That's awesome. I didn't even know that. All right, so where the fuck is the wooden flower? Behind a wooden flower. Oh, it's Rose Town. Is it Rose? Wooden flower? Yeah! Dude!
Wow.
I'm great. I'm
Congratulations,
awesome
you
in video.
did
I'm awesome
it.
at the video game. Oh, I went to the wrong place.
Oh, hey, I found artwork for the 3 flags. They're kind of creepy looking.
What the fuck?
Why does Dragon's flag look like that, man?
I don't know. Garbones, why are you like this?
Like, the Boo one and the Shy Guy one are like, alright, that's kind of cute-ish. Drybones looks like a corpse.
I mean, I guess he is.
Well, with flesh, though. Like rotting flesh.
You're not half bad. Farewell and good morning. What did I get? Special item? Alpha card, temple key. See ya.
Oh, it's an accessory.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, ghost medal. Doubles defense during battle? Holy fuck. XP booster. You know, HP and defense don't matter if you don't die. Everybody knows that.
It can be sold for 800 coins, tying it as the most expensive accessory, but cannot be replaced.
That's kind of sick with it. I'll keep it just because we do have, like, boss fights, but...
Apparently there's dialogue where they'll complain if you go back in that bed without wearing the medal.
Really? Like, what the hell? You didn't appreciate it?
Yeah, there's a quote saying, hey, he's not wearing our medal.
That's funny. Dinged. Dinged. I don't want it to be the one of the only things that I ever bring up when I talk to you, but if you had to take a wild guess, what do you think the next season of Dimension 20 is going to be?
I don't know.
Because I really enjoyed Cloudward Ho.
I was pretty alright with it, and then I can't explain why, but I kind of lost steam and just didn't watch the last 2 episodes.
Do you think that perhaps it's because very clearly what's his face, Brennan Lee Mulligan had to completely change the narrative? So it felt so it might have kind of like passively felt less cohesive than it did prior.
Maybe? I don't know. Something about it I made me lose interest.
Well, because the last 2 episodes, it was all on the... Oh, actually, the last two episodes were in the Crystal City, which was always supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if this is the last 2 episodes. I'm gonna double check, but like I stopped watching like right around they made like the weird land crawler thing in the
the giant fuck you robot.
Yeah, I stopped watching right around then, like after they finished making it.
I'm about to say there was a couple episodes after that, but yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I could tell you that I didn't really think Zern was that interesting compared to Zon or whatever.
I will say that there were a lot of moments that I liked. I like all the moments with Gotch. Gotch was really fun.
Both
the Gotch boys, to be specific.
The him going shark-eyed.
Your meat.
Your meat. Just shoving him into the
meat.
Propeller. Really funny.
Yeah. Also, just WeOL the entire campaign being really solid. I like how Siobhan insisted that WeOL was more liquid than solid. Yeah, there were a lot of quaint bits that I really was fond of, but something about the overall thing of it, I didn't really care that much.
Yeah, I know. You had Allie in it, so you didn't like it.
I don't know. Allie was like tolerable.
Allie was doing their best to be like responsible and respectful.
I tend to agree. I just can't explain why else I was. Maybe I'm just getting tired of D20. Yeah.
I mean, that's entirely possible as well.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe I'm just disillusioned to hipstery about them still playing 5e when I'm a true PF2 chudhead or whatever.
I can't.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, wait. I guess the only thing I haven't done yet was climb that wall that said climb here, and I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck do I do that, though? Yeah, this. Oh, the paratroopas. Right. Hey, fun. This would be perfect. Look at that.
I don't remember if they continue it in Partners in Time and Inside Story, but I do know that Thousand Year Door kind of like implies that across the entire Mushroom Kingdom, it's just tradition for like brothers or pairs to be one in red, one in green.
I don't remember that. That's funny.
Where like it's not just Mario and Luigi, like that's a thing across the
That's just like a
entire,
cultural
kingdom.
thing in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, or just in the world in general.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of red and green pairs of things in that game.
Not bad for a civilian. Damn right. Bean Valley. Making good progress, I think. At least I hope.
Bean Valley.
What the fuck is this? This song.
Are you aware of the setting of Thousand Year Door, or not Thousand Year, Superstar Saga?
Mean Bean Kingdom.
It is the Bean Kingdom, which is why Bean Valley caught me off guard. We were just
Oh, is
talking
it
about
Bean?
that.
Is it Bean? I thought it was Mean Bean, like as in they're like
No, it's-
not nice.
No, it's Bean. They actually have diplomatic relations with the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's funny.
Like the Queen of Bean Kingdom knows Princess Peach.
Like personally.
Yeah, they're like friends.
The what the hell? Hello? I'm stuck? Do you think we're ever gonna have a Mario game that goes back to Sarasa Land?
I fucking hope so, man. And I hope they give Daisy some goddamn melanin.
Why? You don't like her being
It's a desert kingdom.
Well, she's in isn't she a little bit more tan in the movie?
Barely. She's still like white girl tanned. I don't know, man. She's the princess of a desert kingdom. She should be darker, I think.
I don't disagree. It's just a funny thing to like shout though. She needs melanin.
Dr. House, she needs melanin to live. More rat bites.
Did you say more rat bites?
Have you not seen that Dr. House meme?
I don't think so.
Hang on. It's basically a breakdown of the structure of a Dr. House episode.
Dr. House MD.
Yeah. Here, it's like a minute long video, but it's basically the breakdown of every single House MD episode.
Every episode of House MD.
House, we need to cure this patient. Did you try the medicine drug? Oh, I did try the medicine drug. Only stupid people try the medicine drug. You are stupid. I tried the stupid drug. You are a black man. This vexes me. I have blood dripping down my nose that is dripping. That's bad. I also was bitten by a mouse due to my poor hygiene. You need hygiene drug. Also, I have not spoken in a while. No, hygiene drug will kill the patient. He needs mouse bites to live. I forbid this. Don't care. More mouse bites. I feel better. No more nose blood. Thank you, doctor. I am very smart. I too am in this episode.
Okay. All right. I mean, sure. It's not incorrect.
More mouse bites.
More mouse bites. I can't clip my audio in real life, sadly.
He needs mouse bites to live.
I forbid this.
I don't care.
Arr.
One of the top comments is they forgot that the part where they break into the patient's house every episode.
That is true. More mouse bites.
More mouse bites, and then the mouse bites injection like
It's just photoshopped chili
the
with
liquid.
mouse bites is a liquid.
They turn mouse bites into a liquid. Just crazy.
It's like gosh. Oh gosh. Oh! Hello. Are you okay, sir? Yaha. Oh!
All 5 enemies.
If I change to you, I think I get an AoE? Clown Car Barrage? Alright, that was worth my time. Continuing to
It was
level
like
up.
the last time Nintendo acknowledged that Bowser is a Wizard King who like knows magic and doesn't
That
use
is
free
true.
fire.
That is true. I can't well it's the same thing as like I mean this is like apropos, but the you remember the number one thing that I was complaining about the Mario movie, which is like such a fucking nerdy thing to say, but it was the fact that they decided to make Peach into like a fighter again, because they wanted her to be like, you know, like tough whatever woman, and it's like, dude, she has fucking kick-ass magic powers. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing where it's like, yeah, Bowser's like a big, strong, scary guy, but he does have magic. Well, I guess he typically employs the Magic Koopas or Kamek to do that, but you get the idea.
He does, but also he straight up does like by himself cast and no magic.
Yeah.
Historically. Like it wasn't Namek, or not Namek. It wasn't
Namek.
Kamek. It was Planet Namek. It wasn't Kamek. It was him specifically himself that turned all the stones to bricks in the first game.
Is that true?
Like, yeah, he did that. He's an evil Wizard King.
Now, question, is that canonical, or is that just something that a random intern put into the guidebook in the US?
I mean, that's as much lore as the original like, God was the guidebook, so like...
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Like,
that's still very
the game
funny.
doesn't have cutscenes to elaborate, so like...
No, I mean, obviously not, but still. It's just like, it feels like just such a posthumous, like, fuck me. No! It's please no. Dude, I love mimics so much.
I can't lie. I definitely was trying to think, like, what's the pun behind Pleasano? Like, what kind of name is that? What's the joke there?
Pleasant.
I am Pleasano. You'll never guess
What
why
the
I'm
hell?
called that. Ginny?
Okay.
Interesting. Is he gonna grant you 3 wishes or what?
I'm gonna kill it to death, so probably not.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at his mouth when I hit it. Whoa.
He looks like he belongs in like... He looks like he was made by the same people that made those like stop motion like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer animations.
Sure.
movies.
Well, I mean, he's not necessarily made of felt, but I get what you're saying.
He looks like the same kind of general art style, you know?
Okay, cool. They have resistance to that. Holy fuck, dude, they're dealing like multiple hundreds of damage.
Okay, well, he's dead. Another one.
Another one. Holy fuck, how much health does this thing have? Meteor Blast cannot block. Awesome. What the hell is that?
He bit you or something. I don't know.
The fuck? All right. Coca-Cola? No, not one. What am I? What's the? Oh, pick me up. Yeah. Got a freebie. That's nice.
Playing my game.
Thank you. Thank you so much for playing my game.
I always like how it's like he's saying thank you for to playing my game.
For playing my game.
For to playing my game.
Okay, please know is almost dead. Thank God. What the fuck is this? It's fucking.
He is casting Final Fantasy spells on you.
No, I know. Okay, awesome. We did it. Great. I'm gonna just wait for him to do all of them. No, stop doing the same guy. Okay, never mind. I'll fight him. Alright, that was easy. Wrong one, sorry. Group hug! Oh, fuck me. Okay. I got something. That's fine.
You know, I've been watching a React channel, and it's making me go back and rewatch Steven Universe.
Yeah.
In one of the season 2 episodes, there's a bit where Greg and Rose are talking, and with all the force of knowing the entire plot of the entire show, there's a line that is like, man, you need to watch show twice to get this one really. Where like, Greg's like, can we just talk like a real people for once? And he's like, I'm not a real person. And I'm like, wow, you sure aren't. That line does not make that much sense the first time around, but you sure aren't a real person.
Why are you watching a React channel, I guess?
I have something to do at work, because
you need a time filler. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, he kissed me!
For 1 damage, too.
He gave me a little kiss. Clown Car Barrage.
Just freaking it? Okay.
Bowser's having a bad trip.
Oh yeah, did you ever use roaches in your Look Outside playthrough?
I released them.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, killing them is probably bad, given what the game has been teaching me so far. But I did learn that apparently if you save them or something like that, they turn into spiders, man.
Well, so roaches basically more and more will infest your apartment if you bring them back to your apartment. And if you specifically cook food out and leave it on the table, which they will hint at by giving you a paper for them to eat, eventually they will grow into a swarm which is so big that they infest a trench coat and be like, we can join you on adventures now, and become party member.
See, that's great. That's awesome.
The thing with roaches is that there's two main things. One is that their basic attack and some abilities have a chance to give the enemies a roaches condition, which stacks 3 times, deals damage, and gives HP drain 2 roaches. The other thing is they can burn those charges to deal more damage with their skills. Except all their skills are straight up magic. They have Roach Fireball, they have Lightning Roach, they have Healing Word Roach.
Healing Word Roach, okay.
They have Roach Missile. Like, all of their spells are straight up just references to D&D.
But it's roaches.
Except it's all roach based. Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty good, though.
But yeah. Roaches is one of the few consistent sources you can get, or the few renewable sources of lightning damage you can get with Lightning Roach. But yeah,
what else? Where else do you get the? Where else do you get lightning damage from? Isn't there like there's like an electric blade or something that you get? I think.
Yeah, Mutt sells an electric cattle prod and electric cattle spear. I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And I want to say there's like one other part. I think maybe. I'm trying to think. I know Sophie can get. I'm pretty sure Sophie can get like lightning marbles. Sophie gets like marbles of like all the damage types. I want to say, or a lot of them anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Roaches is one of the few sources of consistent electric damage in the game. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really funny that this random fucking bugs can learn magic spells.
Well, you see, Adrian, they always knew the magic spells. They just needed to have enough of them so that way their mana bar actually showed up.
I also do think it's really funny Roach's interaction with Ratchild, where Roach will be like, "Hello, Ratchild," and then Ratchild will crawl into Roach's trench coat and be like, "No, stop!" And then Ratchild will run away with a single cockroach, and I was like, "Stop! You're eating me!"
It's shower time. Oh,
Revive?
fuck.
Yeah.
Smilax version 2. That guy's fucking
You're
dead.
eating me!
You're eating me! Oh, you know what storyline I didn't get to actually do to completion? I didn't get to do the love letter one.
Oh, Nestor and whatnot. And
Yeah.
Rafa. Yeah, I don't usually do that one because of what happens.
Yeah. What do you mean? You don't want him to get extruded?
I don't.
Listen,
I mean-
Adrian, what's a little extrusion if it leads to true love?
Well, I just feel bad because like, whatchamacallit? Eugene. He's like just a good guy, so like I feel bad for Eugene. Like obviously Nestor, that sucks, but like Eugene didn't even do nothing. Like, oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, come on. What? Another phase?
I will say that if you let Nestorofa infest Eugene, that's another solution that will unlock a new teddy bear for Joel.
That's very funny.
It's actually one of the strongest teddy bears because you have to boost to pretty much all of his stats and a bunch of HP. But also, you have to fucking horrifically murder 2 innocent people to get it.
Yeah, that's
Or,
worth.
well, not really murder directly, but like, you know, by association.
I don't see
Well,
what the
you have to just
I don't see what the
letter.
downside is.
I will say, have you ever killed Eugene and went to his back room?
Killed Eugene and went to his back room. I don't think so.
So Eugene, the merchant, on the same floor as Lyle, on floor
Yeah.
2, right? He has a back room that you can only get into by specifically murdering him. That's the only way to get in there. And it has a bunch of like notes and letters from people being like, "Oh my God, Eugene, thank you so much for donating to the orphanage and saving all those orphans."
It's just a bunch of stuff to make you feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. There's
That's
loot there
pretty
too,
good.
but like it specifically like tells you like, "Oh my God, you thank you for so much for sewing all those extra clothes for those cold children in the winters." Like,
Oh, that's so good, man. Ouch. All right, we're back. All right, that's pretty good. Please stop doing this. Oh my.
You know what, Zach? I have a question for you that's relevant to the stream.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Would you rather have Super Mario Bros?
Can I be straight with you?
Yeah.
I'm discovering I really, really dislike body hair. And that includes facial hair. So I'll take soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, have I sent you the fucking video of Ned's new whip?
I don't think so. Also, who's Ned?
Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. Ned's
Okay.
new car.
Sure.
Hang on, it's a really good video. Here.
But you know, Homer, I kind of prefer my new car, eh?
Oh yeah, what kind of car do you have?
Surprise, nigger! I just bought a new Corolla wagon.
Okay, so obviously he says neighbor. But
Brian?
the edit is funny.
It's a really good video. I don't suppose that you browse like YouTube Shorts at all.
No, absolutely not.
The comments on the Ned's new whip video echo a lot of other comments on really good videos, which is that it's a mythical shorts pull. Which I like the framing that scrolling YouTube Shorts or TikTok is basically just gotcha, but for content.
I mean, it is.
It is, but I just like when people point that out. I think it's funny when it goes in like a legendary video. It's like, wow, mythic pull.
I got the USSR ultra rare.
Ultra Ned says the N-word pull.
Queen Valentina told me to keep everyone out of Nimbus Land. I know, I'll run away.
Collect my pages, boy.
It's a seed. I'll take it. Picked up a seed. Why? What does that do? Is that a special item? It is. A fast-growing seed. Okay, am I gonna grow Smilax? We've already established this stream that I really like it when you grow your own party member, so I'd love to have a, Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Was that you?
Yeah, I was stretching.
Oh.
Making noises while stretching.
Ooh, look at that guy. Oh my god, look at that cloud! Oh, you're a bad guys. Okay. My bad.
Plural.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, I think I brought it up before, but I'm guessing you've never played Mardek, this really old Flash RPG.
No.
I brought it before, but anyway, there's a bit that I really like where, it's like, the premise is you're like two newly appointed knights, and you have to go stop some bandits to mine. And you're not alone, you're with your whole like platoon of knights, and there's like 6 of you, but you split up because there's a bunch of different passageways. You go down a passageway, and then you find one bandit in the overworld. It's like a grid-based overworld. You guys like, oh my gosh, 2 knights. I won't stand a chance unless I use a secret technique where I reveal that I'm 6 blokes and 1 bloke, and you go into the battle and there's 6 guys there.
Alright, that's pretty good. 6 blokes and 1 bloke.
I need to use that technique.
How to climb vines. Climb and circle around vines, blah, 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 jump to another vine by blah, blah, and then blah, blah, blah. Use a shadow to help determine a guide. Okay. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Also, what are these vines connected to? Not that it really matters, but
The vines are connected to the air.
the face bone. Ooh. Please let me on. Thank you.
Do you think frog coins are worth anything in the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, it's like bringing pesos into the U.S.
It's like a cryptocurrency.
Excuse you, cryptocurrency has a lot of intrinsic value, like making me upset.
Why does he look so miserable? He's like, oh, I eating too much.
Oh, I heard it.
He looks like he has food in his mouth right now, like how big his cheeks are.
Saba, come back. I want to hear you. I want to hear your response to Big Troopa.
I did see him. He is chonky.
I love Big
He
Troopa.
looks. I honestly can't even tell how he's floating.
He's as big as Bowser.
So good, man.
The laws of physics are not understandable with this guy.
He's dead. Goodbye.
Do you think
I'm pretty
Bowser's...
sure if you just dropped like a needle on him, he would just plummet.
I don't know if that's true. I think he's extremely tough.
No. I'm talking about his weight is so immense that if you add just a tiny
His
bit more
weight
he would just
is
fall.
so immense.
I don't know. He's. I think he needs some help.
Well, I
Do you
did.
guys think that
He weighs
Bowser
nothing
is
now.
just do you think Bowser's just a big trooper that got fit?
Well, wait, what's Bowser Jr.? Right? Because that's the actual question. Is Bowser Jr. like, he's also a Koopa, right? But even as like a kid, he still looks very different than the other Koopa Troopas. So he must be something unique, I think. Hot Springu. Up! Oh!
Going to remove. Oh frick.
And you don't look so royal. Well, fuck you too.
Okay, gonna put the coffee bean in there. Mosaic is throwing insults.
Oh! Nimbus Land. Or not, okay. Try this one.
Feels like Mallow should have shit to say here.
I think he's going to. I can only assume.
Also, it just dawned
Oh
on me.
my god!
Oh, this one. Shut up.
Why? Why did they make her so top heavy?
Why not?
I mean, I guess
Is it-
that's
are you
fine.
against it?
No, I very much do not. I guess I'm just surprised.
Also, it only clicked just now that my name in your server is from last year.
Jerk of the year 2024, true.
It's already the end of 2025. I haven't changed my name all the way since then. I should get a new name.
Sure.
Hang on. There we go.
Did he just say Jerk of the Year 2025 now?
Introducing Prince Mallow? No, the 2018.
Well, it's 15,
that's
but the
great.
font is weird.
Oh. Introducing Prince Mallow.
Wait, is it 18? No. Hang on. I thought I put it as 5.
It might be a
Yeah, it
5.
is a 5. It's a 5. The font is fucked up, though. It just looks like an 8.
Like you put it as a flower. Bam.
There we go.
Take that.
At the behest of the prince, I shall become his queen.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's what she looks like. Jesus. Talking.
He has to squeeze through the fucking. That's really good. What a coincidence! That prince has the same name as me.
Why did he come when he said that?
Mega glove, sticky glove, head cannon war fan.
Luckily, I have like a million pieces of hay.
Dude, that's a lot of defense, but I don't necessarily want to drop my attack. Oh, the fluffy dress is just straight up an upgrade. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's been a while.
I have acquired 2 chickens and a duck. I've named one of my chickens Henrietta. The other one is called Chickpea. And my duck is called Ducklin.
You playing Stardew Valley or something?
Something. Basically same thing. Farming sim. But I've decided to go punny. And once I get a pig, I'm gonna name him Hamlet.
I see.
I'm having a fantastic time.
Oh, Zach, do you care about Fallout at all?
Vaguely. The only one I've ever enjoyed was New Vegas, but
Have you heard of Operation Sunburst?
no.
It's this really long animation that someone made based off a canonical event that happens off screen, but they made an entire animation of NCR versus the Brotherhood.
Oh, okay.
They've been posting clips of it for like years, and they finally finished the entire version, the entire like completed product like a few days ago.
All right.
It's really good. I recommend watching it. It's a whole 47 minutes long of animation this one guy did.
Jesus. No wonder it took him so long.
Yeah. Anyway, here I'll post it on air.
Sure, why not? Also, can I bring something up real quick?
What's that?
This building is like made of thorns or something, right?
Uh-huh.
I go in the building.
What? Where'd they go?
Well, the
Adrian's like,
Hang on. Let me white knight for Nintendo right now. Hang on. See those thorns? They're implying that the rest of the walls are covered in it too. There you go.
Well, actually, you know what they could have done that would have worked, I think? If they made stairs going up here, you could have said that this was actually going down because there is nothing below us, right?
So you could inside the building.
Yeah, I mean, you would still be under it.
Hang on, go back inside the building real quick. I think if instead of a solid blue background they made a solid brown, it would have helped a lot with like implying that you're still in the walls of it.
Can you control print screen and then just paint bucket the background brown so you can see why that's a terrible idea?
I mean, they do. I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to think of a cost-effective solution here.
Effective solution. I mean, that's extremely admirable. I think that's fine. Oh, the people walk like floaty. That's fun.
It's interesting that it's clouds, but like you're apparently heavy enough to not fall through.
Heavy enough to not fall through.
You mean light enough to not fall through?
Yeah, or you're like clearly heavier than like the other citizens of this town, but you're not heavy enough.
Well, hang on. What if instead of clouds is all mashed potatoes?
That's
That would
true.
be very
He's got you
impressive.
there, Sava.
They could be mashed potatoes. That's all I'm saying.
Could be.
Also,
If it's whipped
sorry.
mashed potato. then it's
Imagine there were walls on this, right? Like, I understand that right now, based on what we're seeing, this is an extremely dangerous home because if you're asleep and then you roll over, you're gonna fall to your death, right? So we're gonna pretend that that's not the case, and that this is in fact a room with walls. Who in their right mind puts their bed in the corner so the headboard is facing the empty, like anything other than a wall?
I mean, when you have this much square footage and 4 pieces of furniture,
That's true.
like-
Well, you need the square foot. You need the square footage because otherwise, how is my husband supposed to walk around in squares?
I don't know, man. I do think that the furnace that is where the stovetop is taller than you, like higher up than you are tall, is definitely also a choice. Imagine having to reach up to get the pan on the stovetop.
Saba.
That's not even only for that. It's basically for everything.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. Look, there's a little lip there, so you can actually use the stove, even though it's shorter than
They
it.
stand on that. That's true.
It's not a lip, yeah.
Oh, that's.
I do think that LucasSide is always pretty good about making sure the apartments have rooms that would be an apartment. But it could easily use the excuse of, oh, the terrain is warped to just like not have like bathrooms in some of the apartments.
True,
Except almost all of them do.
but you're definitely correct in that it gives like a little, it gives a little extra thing when you're walking into like the frozen room and it's like, oh shit, it's the bathroom.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Like, there's a bathroom, there's a bedroom, you know, like.
I was gonna say something.
Oh God.
Nah, whatever. I don't remember. Look, it's Mallow. Who are you? My name is Mallow.
Where am I? Who are you? What are these characters coming out of nowhere? Oh my god, I forgot Mario charades is like S tier.
It's a shame Mario doesn't frequently use his ability to shapeshift.
I mean, imagine like it's not even about using like any powers. He could just like convincingly pretend to be anyone.
Whatever.
And why should that
As
not
long as
work
they
like,
don't
a
need,
disguised
as long as they
self?
don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like disguise self. Like, come on.
There was a post that was doing the rounds on Reddit the other day that I quite enjoyed, which was superheroes where people forget that they have canonical other powers as well. So, like, for example, Mr. Incredible, obviously super strong. That's obvious. But he also canonically has Spider-Man Danger Sense, where he knows instinctually if he or someone else nearby is in trouble, which is like one of the reasons why he's such a great superhero. And it's like, oh yeah, that's true. And then in DC, one of Wonder Woman's main villains is the Enchantress. Well, it's something the Enchantress. She has like a real name, but it's the Enchantress, and she uses like magic all the time, and she summons golems to do her bidding and whatnot. The person in the post was like, but she's also like, you know, she's also an Amazonian, so she's also super strong and super durable, and links a clip of her just straight up lifting a tank off the ground, and it's like, oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that counts.
That reminds me of a thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately, which is that in the MCU, like Loki is obviously like this trickster guy, and in his own show it becomes like the god of fate or whatever. But like his main thing is like, oh, you know, he's tricksy, he tricks Thor and backstabs him. He's got the teleportation, and then I always forget that like he also just is straight up really, really strong. Like he just dogs Captain America when he tries to 1v1 him.
Well, because he is Asgardian, right? So it's
he's
like
Asgardian and Frost Giant, so he's really fucking physically strong. He just, you know, prefers to be tricksy about it.
he just like, because that's where his talents lie, and it's just funny because it's like, okay, so the Hulk fucking whoops his ass because that makes sense. It's the Hulk or whatever, but then
Right.
yeah. I don't know.
Captain
That's
America
funny.
lands a full power liver shot and he doesn't even react.
Okay. I don't know. What do, man? You can't just barge in here. The queen says it must be him, so that must be true. Oh, Adrian, You haven't been here for a long time, so I didn't get a chance to tell you when I wanted to. I was just having some fun doing some like world building stuff or whatever. I was thinking about doing like a pantheon of gods sort of thing, and the Odin / Zeus equivalent roughly. I don't have a name for him yet, but the idea is that he's the god of truth. And the thing is that he does not speak, because anything he says instantly becomes the truth. I think that's a cool idea.
That's pretty neat, yeah. I like that.
You know, we do have 7 minutes left. Do we want to just chit-chat? Because, I mean, this feels like something that we can definitely pick up next week. Saba?
Yeah?
Saba?
I'm in the middle of a race.
Saba?
What? This is high tension, okay?
What banter topics do we have? Oh. Okay.
Oh, I see you brought up Road to Empress's banter topic, and I have a comment to put on that, or like a little side thing just to point out there.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, I'm not gonna make it.
Ooh. What's John?
I'll try my best. Doesn't Adrian have some banter topics? I feel like he's usually got a couple.
I haven't been available, so I haven't really been putting any. I thought of putting some, and I'm like, nah, I'm probably gonna be able to show up on stream. But
Well, because I thought like you had some that you just hadn't end up like because you weren't here. You haven't end up talking about.
I did. I don't remember them.
You just gotta.
Henrietta. Oh my goodness. And Adrian posting a billion things, right?
I had no clue what that is. Well, let me pause this. Let me also look. Oh, Adrian, we didn't really talk about. I don't know if you may not even care that much, which is totally valid. But what do you think is gonna win Game of the Year? Based off what you heard.
I don't care because I don't look at games of the year that are their contenders.
Because we even before it even came out, me and Zach guessed, and it was basically spot on what the games were.
I think like Expedition, whatever, that game is probably up there. I've never played it or looked at it, but it seems popular.
You are right, correct?
Claire Obscure, is that a different game?
Yeah,
Is that the same
Claire,
No, it's the
Claire
same
Obscure
game.
is the name. It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Yeah.
Jesus, what a fucking mouthful. Dispatch is probably up there, right? Isn't
Well,
that
not for
contender?
Game of the Year, but it's been nominated for like narrative awards.
I think
Okay.
it was probably a little too late for them to get like the full impact of the game. So it's in only literally one category. Though I do wish it was in the top.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I saw the list sometimes. I forgot the entire list every single time I saw it because I didn't care.
Well, most of them were like like 2, like the second or sequel.
Oh, Silk Song? Silk Song's one of them, right?
Silk Song, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great game. They just need to fucking fix the balancing.
Silk Song was good. I believe there was Hades 2.
Hades 2 was on there. It's true.
Kingdom something.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Also an
was that
incredible,
one?
also an incredibly good game, just not really my speed.
There was also Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong wasn't nominated for Game of the Year.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Not for Game of the Year. It was nominated for like Family Game.
I don't remember.
Jesus, Adrian.
You can't say it's not in character.
I mean, it kind of is. Well, I'll call that a stream.
Basically done with my
I think
game,
it was
yeah.
great. Sabo
Alrighty.
will be back tomorrow with Detective Instinct. That'll be good.
Yeah, it'll probably be after 2.
That's
The
fine.
next time the planets align, I will be here.
Well, hopefully the next time the planets align, Grant will be here too, so that way you guys can finally chit chat a bit. Saba, do we have a meeting
Alright,
tomorrow or
goodbye.
no?
I don't believe so.
Because we must have had one last week, because I remember talking to Lawrence. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, that's a stream. Good night, everybody.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.